Happy new month! It's that time again for a Steal Those Etsy Keywords, where I go over what was trending for the past month to see if we can get some idea of trends and what's going to be cool on Etsy. And especially just now, it's super important to make sure everything's up to date because this is just about to be the very busiest time ever on Etsy. That means a few things. That means that there's more people searching. So all keywords that are kind of good, almost all keywords that were kind of good are going to do better. There's going to be some new ones popping up. But it also means that a lot of the top sellers potentially in your niche, they might get overwhelmed and shut their shop down. I usually shut my shop before December because I like to not stress myself. But they might be shutting their shop down because they've had enough orders, or people's top listings can sell out overnight. So this means that your listings, if they're just ranking in page 2, 3, 4, they're not ranking quite so well, they're not getting seen so well, they might have a chance to get seen as there's just such a churn in keywords as well. So it's the best chance to get spotted and to do cool things. Now, I know Etsy's been a struggle. Christmas season does seem to have started a bit later, but I've got some good news. I want to show you this graph. Let's head into my eRank account. If we go to sites, site info, and I'm just going to put Etsy.com because that's what you can look up. Any site, the bigger site, little sites like your own blog isn't going to have much data. And then we go in and we're going to look at reach. This is what percentage of people in, this is the US, we can look at different countries, but Etsy's the biggest. What percentage of people in the US are searching for Etsy, going to Etsy? And we can see since the summer, there's been a drop. Now, this is not Etsy done anything bad. I've spoke about this before. Amazon, eBay, everywhere, online shopping has been struggling. So, and it's usual at the end of the summer, there's a dip. What is not usual is how long it's dipped for. So there's been a dip, but in the past couple of weeks, yeah, that's definitely 2 weeks ago, we can see that started to climb. It's nowhere near what it was in the summer yet. But it's a percentage reach, so that can also mean that other websites, are doing good, but Etsy is picking up, and Etsy is big for Christmas. So hopefully that's a little bit of good news. Things are on the up, and that is going to climb really quickly, hopefully soon. But anyway, so let's have a look at what keywords were hot last month on Etsy, and we just do that with the monthly trends. So this gives us the top search terms in October on Etsy. I'm looking at the US for all keywords because it just gives us an idea of what's going on. And always very cool. So some of these, like gift father, looks like a Etsy generated search term. I'll talk more about this because our lovely Jan over at eRank has deep dived into this, and I do her monthly trend report over on eRank, which I'll be doing in the next couple of days. But gift father is a kind of thing showing up on the front page of Etsy. It's one of their clickable links that takes you basically to a search page. So it shows up as people landing on a search page for this, but they weren't actually typing that into search. But it's one of those things that is still kind of cool because it's telling us that people are seeing this keyword and clicking on it. So if you have something like that, don't change your tags on your best performing listings or anything. But if you have the word gift somewhere in an item and father somewhere in it, then you might show up for that. Then we have personalized gift. That has been growing since about June, since about the summer. People are again searching for personalized gift. I will say Etsy pushes hard for personalized stuff at Christmas. That's what they want to be known for. They've been doing this for many years. So again, if your items can be customized or personalized, stick the word personalized into your keywords, into your tag somewhere, because you might show up for it. Obviously, Halloween is sadly past. We've done that, so we can see it was pretty good. Put that into your diaries for next year if that's something you can do. Don't give up on the whole gothy style if that's what your site is. I just spoke on Halloween. We visited an Etsy shop that has the gothic-y feel and does really well all year round. But people aren't necessarily searching for the word Halloween, but they're looking for gothic gothic aesthetic. There's the word I was looking for. Now, gift is doing well, but it's nothing compared to what did that spike have in November last year. It was a huge search. This is again probably from Etsy putting it on the front page. It has gift place you can look at. This is probably not a keyword we should be aiming for, but it does tell us that people come to Etsy looking to buy gifts. So if your items can be giftable, you could, if you can do fast shipping and have ready-made items and it's not too much of a headache for you, I think especially for a smaller shop that's not going to shut down before Christmas, and your shipping is reliable, I would possibly look at adding tags, adding keywords to your, or even putting over your main thumbnail, last minute gift or something, because people do shop at the last minute and they want to know fast shipping and everything. So last minute gift is a thing, but is it giftable? Think about, can you offer gift wrap? I can't, because I'm like a kitten with a ball of string when I play with sellotape. So I don't offer gift wrap, but gift messages. What kind of things can you do to make your item feel like a gift? Can you offer nicer packaging? And obviously, ship your people might ask you, well, they don't even have to ask. When they buy something, they can put in a different person's name and address for you to ship directly to the recipient. Another thing you can offer, I did for a few years, it's a bit of a pain, but gift cards to your own store. So that is just something, a real last minute thing, is people could buy basically a PDF you've created with a unique code. The person gifts it. They can just purchase it, print it out, gift it to that last minute person they thought of. They can even buy it on Christmas Day. And then that person has the code. They message you and tell you what they want. Mine was obviously for small dog sculptures. So my PDF told them, this person has bought you a personalized dog sculpture. It's going to be of your very own dog. Whenever you're ready, within, I think I gave them 6 months, message this email address, send me these kind of photos of your dog, and this is what I'm going to make. So that is an option. Christmas is, of course, building up again, and Christmas gift, Christmas ornaments. I'm sure we're going to see them. All sorts of things pop up for Christmas again. It's not a big deal. It's not a tag I would be working on optimizing for. It's not a keyword I would aim for, but just like you're under a rock if you don't know Christmas is a big on Etsy. Perhaps some of your social media or even your banners and some images on Etsy you can give a little Christmassy theme to. And out of nowhere, this is a cool one. Necklaces have literally just spiked higher than they have in the past 15 months. So necklaces could be a good Christmas gift. Necklaces could be a good personalized Christmas gift. Even a personalized Christmas gift for father. There you go. How to combine trends all in one. And if we throw in, okay, handmade jewelry is dropping a bit, but that's still number 7 searched for. So look at how you can combine these things. A Christmas gift, personalized, handmade. I mean, obviously, if you're doing a handmade jewelry, it doesn't have to be made to order. It can be ready-made. I'm being silly. So yeah, totally. People are looking for this kind of thing. If it's personalized, it's going to take a bit of time. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. But Yeah, so there's a nice tying in of things. Wall art, now that is a very good steady thing. Etsy does push wall art, home decor, and stuff. There is a lot of people out there doing wall art, but if that's your niche and you can do pretty well for it, it's a year-round trend, which is a really cool thing. That means you get a paycheck all the time. Not like if you're a gift, if your items are gifted, which most of ours are, the peak seasons is going to be like you're hungry during the summer. Whereas wall art, you can feed your family all summer long. But also, wall art can be a gift. So, woohoo, lucky there. Full clothing is still riding high. Now, I'm going to say if full clothing was really good in October, it's possible that people were going to be looking for winter clothing, holiday clothing, Christmas clothing. I mean, that ugly Christmas sweater thing has been a thing for so many years. People want a garish, horrible, they want the worst Christmas sweater, especially if people, well, not even just going into offices. If you're in the Zoom meeting or something, that Zoom meeting on your last day before the holidays, you want to wear something that makes everyone laugh. So I think that's going to be pretty good. Earrings are still doing well. They're always well. We've got the little hot sign. I skipped Taylor Swift because you can't use, okay, she's popular, great. You can't use it on Etsy unless you've got permission, and I'm pretty sure you don't have permission. Earrings, although they've been dropping off, they are hot now with necklaces and handmade jewellery. Oh, and handmade gift is the next one I'm seeing here. What about an earrings and necklace set that's personalised for a Christmas gift? Because it looks like earrings are picking up. And again, earrings are always popular. They're a year-round thing on Etsy. It's a little less than it was. Well, it was last November it took a big spike. So yeah, we might be expecting earrings to do well. So if you've got any earrings and necklaces and you're a jewelry shop, get them listed. Handmade gift, yeah. Again, it's been interesting, the thing for people looking for handmade. It kind of came, as we see here with handmade jewelry. It was a thing, it dropped away, it's coming back. Handmade gift was a thing, dropped away, it's coming back. Whether this is an Etsy pushed search term or it's a real thing search term, but I do think it shows that people they're fed up on Etsy of the mass manufactured, not handmade things. So they are looking for handmade things. So, yeah, if you've got a free tag, add handmade something to it. But your listing video, your listing photos, your shop video, your shop photos, any kind of social media and everything, show that your items are handmade. Really lean into this. And then it's super cool that people are able to look. If you tell a beautiful story, people even include the story of how the item was created. They'll print it out and put it in the parcel to tell the person that their gift is extra special. Stickers are still riding high. That's a little dip. It's not a big deal. I think stickers are still huge. And Christmas ornaments, that's 3 months it's been riding high for. People do buy ornaments a little earlier, but we still could expect a spike in November. So if you've got any, get them listed. This was an interesting one. I've probably told you all about this, but Christmas ornaments. I still have in some of my listings for my dog sculptures, I say dog ornaments, because in the UK, ornaments are like sculptures that are ornamental that sit on your shelves. To us, that's what an ornament means. But a lot of people were buying from America and saying, "Can you put a hanger on it? How can I put it on the tree?" And I'm like, what? And just realised that in the UK we say Christmas ornaments to mean something that hangs on the tree. But if something's an ornament, it's not a hang on the tree thing. It's an interesting thing across cultures. So if you're selling to different places, look at how the different words are. But anyway, Christmas ornaments, list them. It's not too late to list them, but be thinking next year, you want to be pushing your Christmas ornaments in summer. People start buying in the summer. It's never too late, but yeah. Now, here is an interesting one that gifts for him is above gifts for her just now. Now, was it last year? 673. So, yeah, usually, I thought so. Usually, gifts for her is ahead, but gifts for him is ahead just now, which is really interesting. So, definitely, if you make masculine type items, there are more men coming to the site to buy, but there are also more women than men on Etsy, and they buy things. And clearly, guys are getting a little liking crafty type things a little bit more. So there you go. Oof! T-shirt took a big spike. Wonder about Christmas t-shirts. Why not? You think about Christmas jumper, Christmas sweater, Christmas pullover, whatever you call it in your country. But a lot of events are inside and we have heating and we don't necessarily always want to wear a giant jumper. So a Christmas t-shirt could well be a thing, and mugs, absolutely. Mugs for your print on demand people, mugs is a great giftable item because it can have all sorts of, you know, what kind of thing is the person into? What is your niche? Are you animals? Are you nerdy stuff? Are you book stuff? You can have a mug for any kind of person. So I'm not saying that your shop should be a mug for any kind of person. I'm saying whatever your niche is, it could be popular as a giftable thing. So it's really cool. Full decor is falling. I will say an interesting thing for you UK people is wreaths is picking up in the UK. I'm not, excuse I hiccups, I'm not necessarily surprised by this in that wreaths has been huge in US forever, and it does seem more popular for in the US for people to have wreaths for all seasons. You have Easter wreaths, you have Valentine's Day wreaths. In the UK, it's more traditional to have possibly a wreath at Christmas, but in general, we kind of think of wreaths as a thing for a funeral. To be totally honest, Christmas wreath, funeral wreath, and I'm seeing more and more new home wreaths. So if you can get in, if you know house sellers or anything like that, they like to put a wreath on the door and a big ribbon to go, oh, it's your new home. So wreaths are a thing. But anyway, full decor is falling. Winter holiday decor is climbing. There we go. So I just want to, what should we jump into? I want to jump into necklace because that's kind of our good spike. I'm not really gift father, personalized gift. Well, all of these are broad. All of these are going to be broad. So when you click on them, that'll take you to the keyword tool that can have a deeper dive into this. So we see like the breakdown of countries. So yeah, Canada's doing well for necklace as well. You can even pick and zoom in on any of these countries, but what I want to do, related searches. So this is what the customers are looking for. So we click on this to have a wee look. Is there anything? So things now, red for competition isn't always a bad thing. For a start, like birthstone necklace, when you see that, well, yeah, there's a huge competition for that, but all of those will be for a certain birthstone. So it might be good to deep dive into that and see if you do garnet necklaces, how good is January birthstone necklaces? You know, look into that a bit more. But here's one, like 42,000 other listings in competition is not a huge amount really for Etsy. So butterfly necklace, although it is falling away, 2,500 searches in October isn't awful. Last year in September it had dropped to about that, and October and November it kind of spiked. So there's a chance that that's doing okay. So if you have butterfly necklaces, I wouldn't start creating them just now, but it could be okay. Let's pull that into more pages. I don't really need all, but, and yeah, that opens up a bit more. So what's popping up? Carnelian necklace. Now this was a big search for a couple of years and it's dropped away. What's it? But it's down to 2,000 searches. So if you made carnelian stuff knowing the trend last year and you've got them sitting around, you might be able to flog them for Christmas, definitely. Here's a lovely one. It spiked last January. It was a trend, soulmate necklace. So I'm not necessarily, again, don't go creating stuff for it because it's pretty low just now. Don't go creating stuff, but there's a low competition and people are searching for it. So if you've got anything that could be considered a soulmate necklace, you'd have to research the trend. Could be a cool thing. Granddaughter necklace. I think that is a really cute idea. Grandma's looking what to buy for their granddaughter. So there is something, yes, again, it dropped as a trend, but September it was doing okay. It could be okay because we know necklaces are doing well. Competition's low. Interesting. I love things like couple necklace or best friend bangle or any of these kind of things because you get to sell twice as much if you're selling that kind of thing. It's dropping away, but it has been popular. And the thing with things that have been recently popular is people will have seen them on social media and stuff and very filed it away in their brain. Like, yeah, there's people that totally follow the trends, but there's people who get this idea and then think, oh, there's something that I'll maybe do for Christmas. So they've had this idea when they saw it when it was doing good in July, or someone, their friends got it last Christmas or last Valentine's. So that's the thing, that if you have necklaces, if you have male and female ones, you could do a bundle and make it a couple necklace, and then it could be a Valentine's gift. You can do a load with that. And interesting, the final one, not massively high, but it has random peaks, is aquamarine. No idea why. Hey, vintage people, could be the year for Dior. That's interesting. Oh, and there we go. Love that. Now, fairy necklace could very well tie in with granddaughter necklace. Looks fantastic. Yeah. So there's just a rough, quick, deep and dirty way as into how I dive into these keywords. You're just looking at, you're not necessarily going to find the magic superstar keyword. They're hard to get, especially around Christmas. Everybody's selling everything. But what are the trends? What are people looking for? And, your butterfly necklace, what colours can it be in? Look at the trending colours. What materials? Is gold necklaces doing better than silver necklaces? Dive into all sorts of things. And it might just give you the idea to create something, or the idea, you had this thing 10 years ago that was popular. It's sitting in the back of your cupboard. You hadn't thought of it for a while. So you're going to go back and be like, hang on, these are popular. I'm going to sell them now. I hope that helps. Yeah, and I hope everyone has a great Christmas. I will say, do not panic and change your listings that usually do well for you. They might still be in a good place. It's just been very quiet. Don't panic and change everything. Now's the time to list all those other things that you hadn't listed before. Now's the time to do your social media push. It is not the time to panic, change your SEO, and kill your listings just before Christmas. Anyway, have a great time, and yeah, I'll see you next time.